Hey guys, and welcome to FTB Evolution. Next episode, or this episode, sorry, we got our mother frickin' freezer, our vacuum freezer. So we've been doing a lot of stuff. Well, I'd say off camera, but I did record, but it didn't pick up audio. So my mic does this thing where my recording software, if I don't have like the computer on and the mic on at the same time, it picks up something else, and then it doesn't actually pick up any of my voice, so all that content is kind of cut, so I need to redo it. But I can fill you in on what we did. So we had this pressure chamber, volume upgraded, and we made a liquid compressor, and we just put gasoline, which we get from this, and we have quite a lot of gasoline, so we just put gasoline in there. Works really fast, keeping the pressure chamber more than 5, and this security upgrade keeps it down. So our ultra dense metal ball has been created. So with this, we can get singularities, which we have a lot of now thanks to the sinks. And the last one being another quantum computer core, which isn't actually that hard to make because of all the singularities that we've attained. It won't be that hard. Alright, so here's the quantum computer core. Now we just need to go to our reaction chamber, which I always forget where I've put it, but we have a standard one just over here. What does it need? It's cryo fluid. Oh, jeez. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. So what does cryo fluid take? Because we had the vacuum chamber, we need argon from liquid air, and we need helium, which we can distill oil. Do we have shale oil? How do we get shale oil? Oil drill. Okay, where's that? So the drill is over here. So we're probably gonna have to get up to this area to actually start it. That's okay. We are working on more. Oh, it ran out. Manganese. So let's start working towards that. So we need the dust first. So with this, sorry. Do we have any manganese? I mean, it's crushing it. There we go. So this dust in the chemical reactor mixed with sulfuric acid, which we can get with the sulfur. Sorry, maybe. Oh, it's sulfur and oxygen. Get that from lapis lazuli dust. Yeah. Or just putting water in the electrolyzer, which we need to make, which I keep forgetting to do. There we go. Okay, so that one can go there. Pattern. Perfect. So electrolyzing. Well, it needs power first, obviously. Oops. Ta-da! So now it has power. Electrolyzing. What are we electrolyzing? For oxygen, right? Yeah, just water. So let's pump some water into it. Let's get pattern. Okay, the main one is actually oxygen. Hydrogen's kind of just a byproduct. Fortunately. I mean, we might need it in the future, but right now, we're just kind of taking it slow. So if we go oxygen, we make 10 buckets, it'll put enough water into it to make it. So that's pretty good. Okay, I just want to check something. The advanced machine hull. Yep. Hmm. Just thinking if this was actually better, well, more efficient, which you can always check on one of the machines. Right now, that's just going to be making our oxygen and hydrogen that we need. So obviously, oxygen makes sulfuric acid, which we can bookmark, make it a recipe, put it in the chemical reactor. Need one of these advanced. Oops. I just kind of broke it. It's better. I mean, it's not that bad that they're all connected actually. So we actually don't need the ones in the back, but it's okay to just stay like that for now. So that's the sulfuric acid. Missing sulfur dust. How do we get you? Diesel? Well, it's showing us this method. There's no way to make sulfur? I thought there would be. Ah, silver crushed or sulfur crushed dust or a centrifuge. If we put lava in a centrifuge, doesn't sound like a good plan, but let's try it. Ah, there it goes. So that's making sulfur, okay. It's better. Let's get 6 more. Perfect. So that's going to be making sulfur dust and copper nuggets, which is good. Chemical oxidizer, what? The mechanism. Yeah, we didn't actually... Hang on. Using the pressurized reaction chamber, we can actually make sulfur using that block. Let's try that out. Well, I couldn't really find out a way to do it, but we are making sulfur like this, which we can turn into a seed. So we don't have to worry about it anytime soon. So we can go to our seed chest. area thing. There it is. And just make some sulfur seeds. Just make 4. So we're not constantly using this machine just to make sulfur. It's pretty handy. Alrighty, so industrial fertilizer, that's actually pretty interesting. Mixer to make synthetic rubber. But we're trying to make sulfuric acid. Let's make just 1. And we'll go over and plant this. Alright, so our sulfuric acid is being created, which is very good, very good. So we've got our sulfuric acid, it's been exported. Now we're going to make these manganese. So we're going to make 9 at once, because that's basically how it is. It's going to go in there. It should craft. Yep. So now we have the manganese sulfuric solution. We can turn that into electrolyzer, which is this one. Oops. To make the tiny dust. We also get our sulfuric acid back. So we want to make 9 of those. It's going to craft it. And then it's going to give us back our sulfuric acid, hopefully. Alrighty. Goes back on. Need more of these cable. And copper rates. They're really handy, actually. They make it look just a little bit better. Okay. So that's done. And we can take that, make the dust. Also turn it into its own recipe. So we can highlight it. There we go. Now we just need to make chlorine. So the bucket of chlorine comes from chlorine. So we need to electrolyze salt, which we can get abundance of. So the electrolyzer here, making chlorine. So I might test medium voltage, the medium voltage turbine with this electrolyzer. So medium voltage cables, it's electrum, the coop. So we'll destroy those 6. Have an MV. Advanced machine hull. There we go. We'll place that and we'll give it some steam. Now it has 1k power. Is it going back to this? Don't think it's connected properly. Now it is. doesn't look like it's going any faster. It just accepts more power. Let's get some more steam. I mean, maybe it does, actually. We'll get a tank. There we go. So that might be faster, actually. So that's going doom, 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 but it is efficiency. So I don't think it actually is anything better. It's just the energy. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll get rid of that. Get our cables back. I'm sure they missed it. Oops. Okay, so chlorine, we got 1 bucket. Why isn't it telling? Oh, we'll need to pump a bucket's worth into a task screen. Well, that's not fun. Input only. Fluid hopper. One bucket of chlorine. Well, look at that. We did it. Stupid how it works like that, but whatever. Let's have a task screen there. Set up an export cable. There we go. What else do we have then? We have diesel, so does it pump diesel? What else do we have? Oh, we have oxygen, so oxygen. Yep. So where was that quest? I don't even know where it was. Oh well. Now we need hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid, which is just hydrogen and chlorine, which we'll make with that. Chemical. Is it the chemical reactor? Yeah. Make us some hydrofluoric acid now. Do I have to pump that into? God damn it. Ta-da! Change the skin. Let's have it as copper. Jesus, that looks ugly as hell. But anyway, we did the quest. Let's go. So now we need ruby dust. How do we get that? What the hell? Redstone, centrifuge. I can see why you didn't try and automate everything. It would take a while. There's so much, but we have this hydrofluoric acid. I don't even know what to do with it. Chemical reactor. Potassium chloride. Potassium hydroxide. That's just fertilizer. Fluid fertilizers in the electric farmer. Nah. Okay, let's speed that up. There we go. So I think the only thing the power lacks in is that when I use the temporal pouch, it's like, oh, I don't have enough. So we got ruby dust. Now we need chromium crushed. So the chemical reactor, I think, or the electric mixer. Let me just check. It's a centrifuge. Awesome. We're using a lot of the same machines today. It's almost done. Look at that. Let's make the chromium dust now. So, to make it, we need to chemical reactor. Okay, I'll make that a recipe. Chemical reactor. Okay, so after we get that, we go to the electrolyzer. We say, hey, look, make this tiny chromium, tiny dust, please. And then it should obey. Okay. So we need to make 9 of that. So I'm missing chlorine. Chlorine from the chemical reactor. Nope, the electrolyzer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, putting salt. Okay, let's automate that. Automating salt in the electrolyzer, yep. Nope, that is not the primary ingredient. Chlorine is. Sorry, you had your chance. Okay, let's make 5. Okay, we need salt. How do we make salt dust? Make a salty bee. Does that count? Oh my god, it does. Alright, let's make the bees, guys. Okay, so over by the bees, we have those setups which are overclocked, overfueled, and we don't need them anymore. So we're gonna get a cage. and we're gonna start collecting them again. Because I don't think we need any of this stuff anymore. I gotta say, they worked for their freedom. They earned it. I'm so proud of them. I'm gonna lie, I kind of forgot they existed here. That's okay, that's okay. Change that. Get some bees. Just some normal bee, there we go. BB. Try and get 5 of them. Boom. Let's get some salt. Wave it in front of their heads. Get the cage. Close one. So glad we progressed this mod pack. So now we got all our salty bees. They can go in here. What do they need to flower? Flowering is just water. Oh, they're doing it. Oh my god, we're getting salt. That is epic. So now we can make chlorine. What kind of salt? Oh, make sure it's the right one. Boom. Let's make 8. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, but it's really slow. Okay. Guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I am sorry that I didn't get the audio working on the other clips. It is what it is. I'm just gonna work around it. And by work around it, I mean if you guys missed anything, if I went over anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. This vacuum chamber isn't being used yet because I made a little stupid and we couldn't make stainless steel yet. So that's there. It took a lot of aluminium to make, and I was talking about it for like 10 minutes about aluminium stuff. So it's probably for the best. You know what? It's probably for the best. See you later, guys.